everybody, welcome to the 4th Natus?
74.
All right, 74th episode. Hey, we're going to be joined today by Mcfly, who, if you guys in other communities don't know who he is, he's a player down from Chile that makes videos for combo videos. He put a video together for everybody to check out, and it actually looks like I got the Latino connection today because I got 4 Latinos in my chat. I have Maxter, who's going to be translating, and I'm also joined by none other than Mr. CPM himself, Arturo, known as Nycfurby. What's up, sir?
Hey, what's up, James?
Let me go through, yes, Marty McFly or Roccioni. Let me go through a quick thing here as far as sponsors and whatnot. We got this Startica who does all does the intro for the show. Go check them out on YouTube at the link I just threw up there. Then, of course, you got Kick Punch Block, the guys up in Scarsdale, New York, that do the new version, I guess we could say, of VSM. They have gatherings every weekly. Marvel, Street Fighter, you name it, they got it. Injustice. Then, of course, we got where are we? And we got the guys over at MKU showing us love for quite some time. And a quick rundown of the sponsors. You got.
Let me read it. I'll read it out.
You read it, because I can't.
I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, guys, I'm back on for tonight again. I'm on vacation this week, so as soon as I see that ad come up with the sponsors, I'll read it out because I don't see it yet.
It should be up.
There you go. All right. Shouts out to our sponsors: Ultra Spec Cables, The Emperors, Beef Wtih, MK Servers, Awesome Smack, Injustice Society, Deadly Venom, TRMK, the Total Mortal Kombat, MKMP, Put That Back, Pro Piece of Gaming, The Gamer's Edge, Mortal Kombat Universe, MKBob.org, Mortal Kombat Online, MKU, VXG, Combat Network, Empire Arcadia, and Mad Cats. Also, shouts out to Spooky also. Gotta throw him on here one of these days because I'm very cool for the guy. Evan, go ahead, James.
Don't forget Full Screen.
Oh, yeah, Full Screen. Yeah, shouts out to Full Screen, who never does shit for us also.
Well, they give us a little bit of fucking... They give us nickels and dimes. You know, I mean, we got to stream like every day, like Mr. Furby over here to get that big money. So let me start with this. All right, a week ago, Arturo was streaming Stick Wars in the city, or this past weekend. And, you know, I don't know. Things kind of went a little hectic for him, I think. And this Soggy Biscuit, or whatever his name is, went to town on a lot of people. Again, you know, my name got brought up. I went there. Me and Art talked it out. There is no issue with it. I know everybody wants, you know, ultra super duper Saiyan level 12 drama, but there really wasn't. I just wanted to address the issue, and me and Art have had, you know, conversations in the past where we were going to discuss things, and, you know, he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing, so our paths really never got a chance to truly cross. I was coming home from the city, and I heard this, and I got about 750 messages of everybody telling me that apparently I was a drama whore. Just seeking drama. So what, you know, I kind of got a little irked about that. So I stopped at Next Level. It wasn't like I drove 200 miles to go find Arturo and beat the shit out of him. You know, it was just a matter of I wanted to know what was going on. So, you know, I didn't, you know, I know everybody wants it to be more drama filled than it is, but unfortunately it's really not. But you know, I do, you know, I want to get Arturo's take on what actually happened, that it got so kind of chaotic that particular day that not even me, but, you know, Biscuit went after just about everybody that I can think of.
Yeah, I just read something on Reddit about that. That they posted up some sub stuff about what exactly was kind of said, like little tidbits here and there.
So Arturo, you there?
Yo, I'm
Yo.
here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, it's good. Yo,
So-
it's good, Dream.
Not much, man. Well, actually, everything's good, but so what happened that particular day?
Okay, so here's what happened. So you guys obviously all watched it, and I've been streaming stick bug events for a while. This is probably like my fifth or sixth event, something like that. Streaming stick bug, and Biscuits usually goes crazy. So Biscuits does what he normally does. Had some Everclear, got on the mic, and then just went off on the Capcom community for I think like 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours.
Damn, he was going off that long.
There's that much ammo in this community? Who would have thought?
I think I think it was like an 8 hour stream or something. Hey, he was going off for a while. Keep in mind I was not on the mic like most of the time. And then I see tweets like from I think at the time like what caused me to call out your name in particular. I think at that time I saw tweets like saying how like I'm only letting Biscuits on like for views and the drama, et cetera, and how like I'm accusing the same thing that OBS is doing. So I called you out specifically. I was also drunk, and then you were in the chat saying you're gonna come to the next level, and then Biscuits. At that point, Biscuits was going off on you, and then you came to the next level, and it wasn't like a fireworks situation or anything. It's like you came, and it really wasn't more drama than what people think it was. We just talked, we talked it out pretty.
Yeah. I mean, I know everybody wants me to go. It's funny because I want to read this off quick. This was what some troll out there in the universe decided to put up about Reddit about me. And it says, learn the truth about JamesMK. JamesMK acts like he has authority in the FGC. He is just really a lonely old man having a midlife crisis in the weirdest possible way. He tries to sell himself as an important member of the Mortal Kombat community, but the reality of it is that almost every single one of the members of it that I talk to hate him, and the East Coast players would avoid him if they could, but feign interest so he don't try to bully them in real life. I'm a bully. And that leads me to what you may not know about JamesMK. So everybody, kind of keep this in mind here. This is the stuff that you don't know about me. He is literally a bully in the worst way. He was incarcerated for a long time for his violent actions. Not true. And he will physically assault people for next to nothing, and that is not a joke. And then where it says not a joke, not a joke. Wait, where it says not a joke, you click on it, and this same person asked me on Ask FM, and it links it to it. If you could punch anyone in the face right now with no legal ramifications, who would you hit? And I wrote too long of a list. Really, only one. And so it basically. They went off on this tangent about me. So it goes from that and it goes, nor is it remotely funny. He is a grown man who should have grandchildren by now. Now, if I had grandchildren right now, that would mean I was a bad parent because my daughter would be 16 and I would be a grandparent. But now he would rather hang around 20-year-olds and bully them into giving him attention because his mother didn't love him. This is why he always mentions forgive and forget, because he knows the specifics of his past will come up sometime, and he doesn't want us to hear about the prison sex he had. James is a failure in everything he does, and he is everything that he complains about in the FGC. He failed to make a living off the scene despite writing guides and being a video game tester for many games, and is salty as hell about it. He acts like he made all these games and was on the development side of a lot of games when all he did was push buttons. He was never good at fighting games. He just played games before anyone really knew how. He is usually drunk and on pharmaceuticals while he is hosting his show. Unless he is in trouble with the police and then he is just high on pills. He invites a lot of idiots. So keep in mind, all you people, you guys are all idiots.
We got a fan on here.
Yeah, so where am I? Pharmaceuticals, while he's hosting the show, unless he's in trouble with the police, where he is just so high on pills, he invites a lot of idiots on the show to talk so he doesn't have to do anything because he doesn't have the energy. He has such a bad criminal record that nobody will hire him, which is why he had to shamefully turn to his father and beg for his current job that he boasts about.
Wow.
It's hard to believe that people still fall for his bullshit. Now everybody, I need you to understand this. This is my strategy. Insult someone that gets, first of all, he can't even fucking write. Insult someone that gets a lot of attention. Troll them online until they have no choice but to respond. Invite them to the show and judge them. Act like everything is cool by the time the show is over. Give them props for defending themselves. So why even go on this lame show? He starts trouble to get more attention, and by giving it to him, he gains more attention. Stay away from him if you have the opportunity. He is dangerous and should be avoided. This isn't a fun little game. He is an ex-convict with a record that will violently attack you just because you bruised his ego. Stay safe, everyone. I hope this opens some of your eyes. Now, I don't know, man. That makes me sound like a pretty fucking bad monster, man.
Yeah.
And now
it sounds like someone's a stalker, also.
Yeah, well, shit happens. But again, it's not. I don't even care about the insults to me, because somebody like this is like, he's just like the 1 millimeter of fucking hair at the tip of one of my balls. He's irrelevant. What I care about is what he says about you guys, because you listen to this show, and to be quite honest, let's be real here. Have I gone after anybody that wasn't deserving of being questioned? I'm not. Even Art. Did I come after you to beat you up? Did I go in there and throw a fucking console at you?
No, this is exactly what happened. I was like, hey guys, James is here. I'm going to go talk to him. I'm going to set the overlays for the next match. And I went outside. And then I come back, the chat's blowing up.
But this is, and we've had our differences of opinions, without a doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
But if we, and I've even said this to you, this all stemmed from the Homeboy Tyson video. Everything, all this anger and all this bullshit has basically came from that video. As Maxter's sitting in the chat right now, how many videos has Homeboy Tyson made about you, Maxter?
I listened to all. I listened to all. It was at least 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, and what I laughed about. And this is how I explained it to you at Next Level. When a white kid hangs out with all black kids and he's friends with them, he's kind of adopted that yo, you my nigga, and they don't look at it as him being racist. They just look at him as chatting. But now, if that same white kid just decides to go up to Harlem and walk up the street and say that, another black guy might get offended and say, well, who the hell are you to say that? The same thing works with the gay community. Now, I'm not justifying the video. I'm not saying the video didn't go overboard. But, to the people that I'm friends with in this community that are gay, they laugh their asses off.
Yeah, Digimon has a video about him, too.
And that's the thing that bothered me about the whole situation, which was, what escalated it. One of the things that kind of irked me was I felt that people that do express themselves and what they want to do on their streams, a lot of the ones that I wanted to kind of say, like, okay, you need to understand, you may not like what I said, but was it ban-worthy?
I remember I was there that day. I was there on your last stream on Twitch. Remember? It was me and Vi, a couple of guys.
Yeah, but now was it, and this is what you got to understand, was it ban-worthy? Now, if you say yes, I'm going to have to swing you over to your stream for the past week.
I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to say that, it could go. It was crossing like that line. It was close to the line, but then like it's a judgment call.
And let's be realistic, since everybody looks at the Arm Blast show as so volatile, they're always going to err in the way of fucking negating me rather than embracing it. Whereas they could have easily, when Biscuit went off, and I told you this outside, when I explained to Horror the Cat that, I actually wasn't the one that put this video together, they were like, but you played it.
Oh yeah, now he's stepping down from Twitch. You know that?
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just reading that. It apparently got trending worldwide and shit like that too.
Yeah, he's stepping down. Horror stepping down.
That's I mean,
Fuck him. That's his own fault.
I mean, look, I hate to see people lose their job, especially this day and age, but
He didn't lose his job. He stepped down. It's his own actions. His own fault.
yeah, but is he quitting?
What he said was, this is what he said. He said December, like whatever, will be his last day at Twitch. I forget which day. I think it's early December.
Okay, so I mean, I feel bad for the guy, knowing his situation the way it happened. But you know what? Like Nada said, you did it to yourself. And when you embrace this whole fucking power mongering, mentality, there's always going to be repercussions depending on how you do it. Now, I look at this show and I say I try to be fair. I try to let anybody on. I don't care who you are. You don't have to be an Alex Vi or an Art or a Daigo to get on the show. I'll take the kid that says, I never been to a tournament, but, I'm like the best player in fucking the Congo. So, all right, you know what? Get you on. Is there drama filled? Of course. Do I create the drama or do I just point the drama out? And the way I look at it, I've never created drama. I will say, and I'll say, I guess a little bit cocky, I have created hype, like with the Cantaloupe videos back in the MLG days, stuff like that. But that wasn't to be mean and malicious. That was straight up to try and get people's attention to the MLG event. And I think it worked rather well. But at the end, the whole point is it's like for what happened on your stream that week could have easily been bannable. And the fact that they didn't, does it bother me a little bit? I ain't going to lie and say no. It did bother me because I'm like, oh, wait a second. Had I done what you did, my stream would have been shut down with a big fucking picture of me with a big red circle and a line through it.
Well, what exactly did Biscuit say? So what he said that it's like, well, I think the Reddit post like summarized it. It's like he called like you saying stuff about Champ, talking about torrents, saying stuff about Sherry.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, the shit that literally just happened last week with Horror the Cat banning people was about, harassment. And, Twitch has a way of skewing the lines of their TOS to conform to whatever they want for that day. There's no 10 commandments. It's all judgmental stuff. So
I guess that's why the CEO, like in the letter, he admitted that, like, yeah, like it was a judgment call and both sides messed up. Yeah. That's basically what they said.
And that's one of the things that like I think this show has accomplished is it's actually diffused drama. Now, of course, I saw Jazz fucking talking about the lost 49th episode. Which was pretty much a grand shitstorm, but it did diffuse a lot of issues, and I don't care who liked it, who didn't like it. I
never saw it.
My point was it was like issues that could have blown up at events got diffused on a show, and to me that's a hell of a lot better than having somebody pissed off go beat the shit out of somebody at an event because of some shit talking. And that's that's where I stand with this. Now, let's change up a little bit. Now, obviously, you've gotten slack, and I see people in the chat actually giving fuck yous to you and all that. Give people, for people that don't know who the hell Arturo Sanchez is, besides just Mr. CPM, give a background of yourself. so people actually know. I mean, we know about well, some might not know about your Empire run, but let people know who you are before they judge you.
Oh, you mean like starting like my tournament history? Is that what you talking about?
Well, yeah, and what you are looking for you in the FGC, because you have kind of morphed from more of a player to a streamer of late, but you're still obviously a player first.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, I've been playing since '98. My first tournament was Chinatown Fair Tournament in '98 from Marvel vs. Capcom 1. My first major after that was ECC 3 at the Break in Denellen, New Jersey. Todd Dwyer was running it back then, and Chris Conti still the manager. I think I got third. I got third in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, my first tournament, and then from there, like I just kept going to tournaments. Went to B4, B5, precursor to Evo, all that, and pretty much have been everywhere around the world playing fighting games. So I've been doing it for a long time now, probably 14, 15 years, and like probably where I see it right now, it's like what I want to do right now. I want to help it grow, because if it doesn't grow, we're going to be in the same shithole that we've been in for the last 15 years until now. So that's my goal.
Now, let me ask you this. All right, as far as your vision for the growth of the scene, what direction does it take? Because I hear all this banter about esports. Now, one of the things, obviously, you being a streamer, you see the world star hip hop of white trash come out the box now that everybody and their mother can stream. Where do you see it going? Where do you hope it goes? And what are your plans in order to help grow this scene?
I don't necessarily think it's going to go through esports. It's still going to be, you're still going to need grassroots.
I don't know. MOG was just talking about Street Fighter the other day.
I know. But then even with then, you're still going to need grassroots local communities. Because what do you play online? No, not really. Like most of the good players have offline sessions.
Now, how do you think, as far as the steps that need to happen? Obviously, there's a lot of there's a lot of drama or unspoken drama going on now in the scene. Also, this sense of this scene dying down.
Nah, I don't think it's dying down. I mean, for it to really die down, I have to go back to the before Street Fighter 4 days, like during the era where where Tekken was dominant and there were only anime games. Like during the Tekken 5 DR era, like shit was kind of dead for a while, and I was actually gonna quit playing like fighting games altogether. And then Street Fighter 4 came out. Then afterwards, Mortal Kombat, Injustice, and stuff.
And then you got people on PlayStation stripping their wives naked and stuff.
Well, I mean, do you think, and we discussed this outside of Next Level, did you think it was wrong of me to question the cannons and the donation money?
What about the donation money?
Did you think it was wrong for me to even question it? Because I only reiterated what a lot of other people were feeling.
Yeah, I know. I think I told you this outside. Like the reason why it irritated me was because that weekend, I personally, me and Vic and Min and Josh, we personally raised $2,000 for the ST part of the drive. So it's like for somebody to say that it could be a fraud, that would mean that all of our fundraising work was for nothing. So yeah, I mean, of course I was annoyed because we actually spent time raising that money.
Yeah.
But now, when you look at the overall scheme of it and say, look, $250,000-$300,000 is not chump change. And I didn't jump on it until I got attacked for it. Had I not been attacked, I would have just said my piece and move along. But no, I got people saying, you're a rebel rouser, you're a troublemaker. How dare you question people?
It was a really sensitive, dude. It was a really sensitive time then, because if you remember, around that time when we had the donation drive, ST went from no chance to having a chance of winning, and the Smash guys were getting worried and doing all these fundraisers and stuff. And then the Skullgirls guys were also really competitive too. So there was a lot of emotions running high during that time.
Yeah, and rather than people deal with it like adults and say, hey, James, why are you questioning this? We've been putting our heart and soul in it. It's, oh, you're just a troublemaker. You fucking, you're looking for drama. You're creating conspiracy theories. I mean, look, as well as I do. The word Illuminati likes to get thrown around, but they all, tournament organizers and everybody, got their little chats that they go through, whether it's on IRC, Capcom, or Facebook, but it happens. Now to call it an Illuminati, is a little bit extreme, but those meetings do happen, and to feel like we're actually being kind of like puppets to their game. Look at the way the scene has evolved, or as I like to say, devolved in the last couple of years. Prices for events are going up, but prize money's going down. Did Evo? I think Evo paid less last year than it did the year before. Correct.
I think what they did, I think like they made it so that 7th and 8th got paid more, but the overall distribution of the same to top 8.
Now I look at somebody like Alex Jabali, and I like what he does with his events. I may not see eye to eye with the guy, but he's bringing different things to the table to try and keep people entertained. I don't see a lot of other events out there that are really doing that above and beyond, including Evo. It's like when I go to an event, if I'm not a top player, I want to feel like I'm still wanted, even though I got knocked out, or something to do.
Evo actually did have a lot of like side stuff this year. Actually, it had like a lot of conventions. It had a lot of side stations. Like people were playing like Marvel and Killer Instinct, other various games at the venue. So this year, my issue with the venue was that it was in 2 separate rooms. So if I wanted to go see Justice, I had to go to where like the side stations were in the other room and stuff. So I actually missed an MK9 top 8 because of that. I wanted to see it live.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not into this the rich get richer and the poor get poorer shit. I'm like, if you put the work in, make whatever you can. But at the same time, I don't see the people that are making money putting enough effort into making the scene get bigger.
Well, how much money do you think SRK is making? I mean, even if they were making money now, let's say like, okay, for the past 3 or 4 years, since SF4 came out, whatever, they're making money. Like SRK has been around since what? I think like 2099, and then until 2009, all at a loss.
Yeah, but my thing is this. I don't care what they make for money. Mm-hmm. It's irrelevant to me. I don't care if the guy makes if these 3 guys make $1 billion, but making money is not growing the scene. But, that's the whole thing that people don't seem to understand. Like I see a lot of people going after all these tournament organizers. Well, they make money, so.
Well, in my opinion, growing the scene is getting like more local, getting more local scenes to like come out and play regularly. That's in my opinion, that's growing the scene.
Something like, let's say Evo, and I agree with you on that. See, we can agree on things. If the Cannons turned around and held small little mini qualifiers in major cities, beyond just the events that are going on,
it was called Evo East. They used to have Evo qualifiers like that.
But what happened to it? Why did it stop?
Well, I mean, during that time, so Evo East basically replaced ECC, because ECC was a long-standing major in New Jersey, 8 on the break for many, many years, I think until like 11 or 12, whatever. So Evo East took over, and I think that time they had Toyota Yaris as a sponsor, so they were sponsoring a lot of the events. And actually at that time, like during the supposed dark ages, like the pots were like, I think it was like 5K for Marvel, and they were paying out to top 8, and like the tournaments obviously were smaller. They were like 128 to 56 man brackets.
Oh, I still think we're in the dark ages.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of friction that's going on. Whether people, people are not going out of their way to come to these events because they aren't really that inviting. Just because you tell everybody's welcome doesn't mean it's inviting. I'm sure, Hannibal said, hey, come in my house, I'll cook you some food, and next thing you know, you're the fucking food. It's like they're not proactive in trying to invite, and it's very cliquish. And, like you said to me about, the whole thing with Ski Sonic, my issue with him is not who he is or even how he talked to me. Again, it's how you tell people that, you tell me that you think, the scenes, all the other games, the anime and everything is irrelevant, and this scene is only about Capcom. And that's the part that irked me about him. It's like, even in my drunkest state, I don't bash other games. I'd rather embrace games. I want My Little Pony to come back and be a fucking game at fucking Evo. I mean, anything that's going to attract it. Bring in the cosplay chicks. Bring them in by the fucking droves and guys. Bring them in in the droves. I don't care. Bring in the fucking furries and we'll let fucking horror run with them all. I don't care. But whatever it takes to grow this scene, because those groups of people, whether they're, My Little Pony guys or furries or fucking,
Smash Brothers players.
Smash Brother players.
Yo,
at the end, they're gamers. They're gamers. You wouldn't be dressing up as God of Kratos unless you knew who the hell Kratos was. So why would you not try to embrace these groups of people and get them included into our events? That's what's going to grow this scene. If you do that, it turns it from an event into a convention. When you turn it into a convention, that attracts people with money.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of these major tournaments starting to do. I mean, Jabali has he has his wrestling cage every year. Evo has their panels and stuff, and same for UFGT. A lot of these guys are trying to become more and more about just a tournament.
Now, like with the panels, for example. I mean, I'm cool with the panels, but go get me fucking the Avengers 2 guys to come down and talk about their movie. Nothing against Alex or Mark or any of them, but it's kind of like.
UFGT, wasn't Daniel Pacina there? Wasn't one of the MK actors there at UFGT? I believe so.
In the panel, though?
Probably, I think a few of them, but I don't think in a panel.
No, not really? Okay. I might.
They live in the area, so but I don't remember them doing a panel.
I got it confused with PL and Tom because they did a panel talking about justice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. But the MK actors were there at that event.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm correct about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they normally go to that event because it's in their hometown.
Yeah.
Right. And that's the thing that needs to happen to grow this scene. You can't just turn around, and say, well, I'm growing I'm growing, I don't know, let's say fucking the Midwest. I'm growing the Midwest, so therefore I'm doing my part. No, you're growing the Midwest. But you also got to look outside the Midwest to the rest of the scene to say, hey, you know what? What can I do to help SoCal? What can I do to help the East Coast? And the problem is that tournament organizers, just like gamers in the community have issues with each other. I mean, I've tried to talk to some of these guys, and it's funny. Somebody tweeted out to me today. I'll actually read it off. It was about me and none other than James Chen. Where is it? Here we go, from Jason. Jay Sensor, isn't it funny how you and James MK agree on this? You guys are not so different. Progress can be made. And rather than it get responded to, it gets swept under the rug. Now I'm always willing to talk to anybody, including Ski Sonic. But, to be honest, he's got to come to me to talk. I'm not going to go look for him. And that's just because of what he said. That makes me say I'm standoffish. You're basically telling me that I shouldn't be part of this community, that I should go start my own. I mean, just imagine what this scene would look like if it was just Street Fighter and Marvel. No anime, no NRS games, no Namco games. No,
Hey, man, I remember when Shocky used to come around and like promote his UMK3, and like people would just laugh him off.
and that's my point. They would laugh him off.
No, like I used to blow him up. Like that's how I met Shock. I used to blow him up all day. He used to come to SRK. But then we actually ended up being friends though later on.
Yeah.
Down the road.
But you see where I'm coming from,
Yeah.
as far as it's even with SRK. I mean, everybody. I don't have no issue with the concept of SRK or most of the people. But if you don't like this show, I'm not forcing you to watch it. So why are you going to waste your time bitching about it?
Yeah, it's because now everybody comes on, even though nobody watches it. Like you have all these good guests on the show now, so now everybody's like,
Yeah, I mean, now all of a sudden I got, I got Markman and I had and Filthy Rich come on. Now all of a sudden everybody's like, hey, wait, you know what? But I already said to people on the show in the past, this was going to happen. You cast me out of the Twitch universe, which is fine. But eventually...
We blame horror for that.
Yeah, well, eventually, with this battle for esports versus grassroots, it's going to bubble over. One of these two groups who are very apprehensive about me are going to reach out to me to be their mouthpiece. That's just the way business works. One of the two are going to say, well, hey, this guy's got people that follow him, so, let's talk to him and get him on. Now, part of me says, well, that's kind of like using me, but part of me saying, I will go to the side that I think is right. I don't know if esports has the formula yet to make it viable or sustainable. And I don't know if the grassroots has the heart to go through that battle of esports versus, grassroots. And I don't even like calling it grassroots because, reality is that it's just another version of esports. Mm-hmm. It's the Raw versus ECW fucking era in wrestling. The grassroots is the ECW tables, ladders, and chairs matches, and esports is that WWE. Let's all wear suit and ties and be PG and PC friendly. I don't know if it's going to change as far as sponsors coming in, but I mean on consoles, I don't see it growing much more than on consoles. It really would have to go PC to bring in like real good sponsors.
yeah, I think it's smart that more games are coming out on PC, more and more. But they just need to release them faster. They need to release them at the same time.
Yeah, it's actually getting better.
Yeah, it's getting better little by little.
But I mean that's gonna bring issues as well. Because you got to look at it this way, you got an i5, I got an i7, you got a 2 gig video card, I got a fucking 8 gig video card, you're running your FiOS, I'm running a 56K connection, so it's like, you don't know what you're dealing with on the other end.
Yeah, well, like Street Fighter 4 runs on like a toaster basically, like any fucking computer can run that shit.
Yeah, well,
not for MK9. I don't know about Injustice. I don't have the PC version, but MK9 has pretty hefty PC because it's running on Unreal Engine. It's a pretty hefty requirement.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, Unreal, would be a great sponsor. These companies these guys would actually have shit to offer. I mean, I hear everybody talking. I get messages on Ask FM. Oh, how do I get sponsors? There are no sponsors, really. I mean, if you really think about it, you look...
We got one in the chat right now. Cookie's in there.
Yeah, but my thing is, you look at what the sponsor represents, it's really... It's one way, and it's against the sponsor, kind of. The sponsor's helping out and going above and beyond to help players out, and rather than there be some kind of sense of gratefulness, which, I mean, I'm not saying everybody... but rather than there being some kind of gratefulness of saying like, well, this guy's paying for me to go to events, Yeah, I'm repping their brand, but how much work is a player putting in to rep those brands? Like you look at, like Fnatic puts in legwork. I will say that Fnatic and Chris, they put in a lot of legwork. But then you see, groups like EMP. Who gets thrown in every direction that you can think of as far as being scammers and this and that and this and that. But you know what? They send players to events. He can call himself a development company, but he's technically a sponsor. He sponsors players, and then they wear his shirt, and it's no different. It's no different than say Coogie or Mad Cats or any of these others. But he doesn't. He gets thrown under the bus. He's the devil himself apparently. But if you look at it and say, okay, what does it take to bring in more sponsors? Well, the people that are actually going to get sponsored, have to give back. It's not a one-way street. And a lot of players out there have been given this myth that, the company should feel entitled for reaching out to them when it's rather that player should feel, some sense of loyalty back to the sponsor. Now, I'm going to throw this out there. What does EG do for this scene? All right.
In terms of what?
And promoting this scene's growth.
Well, I actually don't know because I'm not part of EG. But every time, I know they send their players to events and stuff like that, to hype it up. And every time their players are at events, they do get exposure in form of they cover their player and, they talk about the tournament, the competition there. But, that's pretty much it. I haven't really looked too deeply.
So, you could say there's no difference between EG and EMP.
Well, I would say that EG, because of their corporate presence, they have a lot of exposure, but they're essentially doing the same thing.
But now, my whole point is besides pushing pizza, do they do anything for scene growth beyond just sending their players to basically get their brand out there?
I actually don't know. A lot of this stuff is behind the scenes. Sometimes stuff happens and I don't know everything. I was gonna say.
But that's where. What do we got here? Let's see this.
I'm gonna be sending you a few things. You ain't gotta post it now.
Okay. Oh, fucking this little girl.
Yeah,
girly boy. All right. But I just, like I said, I look at sponsorships and say, if we're going to attract sponsors, we need to attract sponsors that are actually going to help perpetuate and grow this scene at the same time as well. Because if they add wood into the fire in scene growth, then that'll give them the opportunity, which, let's be real, at the end of the day, they're in it to make money.
Yeah, I know even Twitch, they sponsored events before, and they've gone on record saying that they've actually seen a return on even the FGC investments. Otherwise, they wouldn't keep doing them.
They, what is this? Did anyone see if that Shadow Jago in that day one Xbox One Gold package worked without activating the gold? I don't know. Natus?
I don't know either.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't have them.
But, it's like, what, again, I'm going to bring it back to, what do you see that your role is going to have to be into growing this scene? Obviously, we know you're the king of putting out content and streaming. Between you and Spooky, I don't think anybody streams more than you guys.
I think my role in it all is to just get new players involved and stuff like that. You guys saw what I did when Injustice came out. I released a ton of day one content. I was on top of the teaching people how to play. I had the immediate day one tutorials for the demo modes. And when the retail game came out, and for all the patches and stuff like that. So things like that get people wanting to play these games is what I like to do. But on a more local level, it's I just want to. I've been focusing on doing what I can to keep next level open. Cause
you know what, I got a bone to pick with you, man. Where's the fucking day one KI videos, bro?
I don't have an Xbox.
Well, why the fuck don't you have a goddamn Xbox right now?
Because he's not a sucker.
I don't have any Microsoft dollars. If I had Microsoft dollars, then like you see me blowing it up all day.
Listen, bro, it's all about them CPM dollars, man. Come on, you couldn't get a goddamn Xbox?
Yo, Spooky doesn't have one either.
Man, I was looking forward to fucking. I was like, yo, the first person who's gonna put videos out is fucking Arturo, man.
No,
and you do a good job doing them.
Yeah.
But I see nothing.
I heard the net code is so good. I heard the
Yes, it is. It's actually,
Good.
even when you lag in, like what happens with the lag, it like kind of like it looks like it. Like if you actually play something lag, I maybe had 3 matches lag out of like fucking like 200 I played online, right? And out of those 3 that I lagged, you see, it's kind of weird to lag. It's not like it's like slows down. Like the pace of the match still goes, but you just see them kind of jump, like skip. So
it's kind of like GGPO then. So it's
yeah,
not-
so
it's not
you see them skipping. The actual speed of the game still moving fast,
Yeah.
but you see them like skip.
Yeah, so it's basically like GGPO. You know, GGPO, I've played people like in Europe and the UK, no problem. And like I'll have 80 to 100 MS to them, and it'll be fine. so like if it's, I heard it's similar to GGPO, so like that's legit. I'm sad I can't play, and plus I need a stick.
Yeah, I mean, to me, both of these systems fucked up. You know, they really fucked up. This release is probably, in my opinion, as far as next-gen consoles, especially graphics.
Hey James, sorry for interrupting, man. But we should give Bastian a chance to share his part on the show before we can continue with this topic because it is kind of late in Chile, and maybe he should.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's
he
right. I
would,
forgot
yeah,
he's in
yeah,
a different time zone.
yeah. He would like to get things over.
Okay,
right now.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let
It's
me.
like 3 in the morning there almost.
Okay, I'm gonna run this video. Art, chill out for a second.
Mhm.
And let me run this video. Don't talk over it. I'm not going to mute you guys. Okay, guys, for those that don't know who Mcfly is like another one of the combo masters of the MK universe. And he put some Injustice stuff together to get you all drooling. So I'm going to run this quick, and that gives me an opportunity to take a piss.
I know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this
Mcfly,
is.
¿estás ahí? Oye.
I came here to tell you how it's going to be.
Hi guys.
I'm going to hang up this
Yeah,
phone.
we're airing your video right now, so just try to be a little quiet while it's going.
I'm
Okay.
going to show them
Ya, vamos a poner tu video ahora.
without you.
Okay.
A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible.
Yo, that was crazy shit, man.
Yeah, wow.
That was fucking crazy as shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
that was definitely
McFly.
amazing.
McFly, when I asked you to do this combo
man.
video for Green Arrow, dude, you impressed the fuck out of me, bro.
¿Entendiste lo que te dijo McFly?
Sí, muy claro.
Okay. All right, guys, let me talk a little bit to
Yeah.
McFly so I can translate a little bit about this video and how long it took him to develop it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Quiero
McFly.
la gente que se encuentra acá.
Una pregunta, todo el mundo está bien entusiasmado con ese video. Me gustaría saber qué tiempo te tomó organizar todo esto y encontrar todos estos combos, ya que me dijiste que no juegas el juego tanto,
Claro.
pero se ve que tiene mucha creatividad y se ve que pusiste mucho esfuerzo en eso y Darknatas está muy agradecido.
Can you translate the question there so we know?
Yeah, I was asking him how long it took him to develop all these combos because, you know, we were talking earlier and he said that he doesn't play this game this much, that he pretty much was doing this video for you, you know, and he's glad that you like it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let me see what he answers.
Eh,
Y entonces, ¿puedes hablarme un poquito del video y cuánto
Sí.
tiempo te toma eso?
Bueno, primero saludar a la gente latinoamericana y a todas las personas que nos están acompañando. Igual, siempre los videos los hago con mucha pasión y independientemente si lo juegue o no. Eso es primero.
Oh, okay. Muy bien. He said that he always put a lot of passions when he's making videos. You know, even though he's not playing this game as much as he used to do Mortal Kombat, he always put a lot of effort on making the videos and a lot of creativity. You could see that you never saw any Green Arrows making these combos. Not even Chris G, nobody.
No.
Because I mean,
Well,
this
I
guy-
started to, but he blew the fuck out of me on what I did.
yeah.
Because some of those some of the stuff is kind of like some of the things I do, but he took it on some fucking like doing three interactual combos and shit like that. I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah. Also, guys, something that you don't know about Mcfly, he's not only a combo maker, he's also one of the best players in South America in King of Fighter, in Mortal Kombat also, and other fighting games. He also is a community manager there. He organized tournaments himself. He got a lot of sponsors. He's always working very hard to keep the Latino community, fighting game community, you know, involved. Like right now, he's not even he's in North Chile, in a very far province, just talking to some other gamers and organizing events there. But the guy is pretty good at this, you know. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
will, yeah, he would like, you know, some of us to go to Chile one of these days. They're organizing a big event, you know, with lot of sponsors. It's gonna be in August 2014. So let's say we could make this happen.
I go down there, I get some fucking Chilean.
We need him to come out here also.
Yeah.
Max-
Sorry guys, I don't know if I'm the best translator, but you know, I also
Yeah,
would
you're
like
doing a good job.
let me just talk to McFly and see if he understands a little bit what we're talking about. ¿Tú entiendes un poco de lo que estamos hablando, McFly, verdad?
Sí, de oído entiendo un 80%.
Oh, okay. He said he understands 80%, you know,
Okay.
but he's not so good at speaking it. I mean, McFly, tú puedes hablar lo poquito que sepas, no importa. Yeah.
Ok.
Nah.
Bueno, el video me tomó 2 horas por 3 días.
Oh, okay. So te tomó 2 horas.
En 3 días.
Un total de 6 horas.
Exacto.
Encontraste todos esos combos y hiciste el video también.
Ah, claro. Y la edición.
Wow, tremendo. Guys, he said that it took him only 6 hours. He was investing 2 hours in those 3 days to make this video and find all these combos and also to get the video together to put in YouTube. Wow. That was a lot in so little time, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It usually takes, you know, a lot of times to find, you know, some new tech, but it's amazing. This guy's
Now,
creative.
could you ask him if, because people are requesting the link to his YouTube so they can watch the video later on. Does he have it uploaded yet?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
¿Cuál es tu canal de YouTube? Para que así
Ah.
las personas puedan ir allá y ver los videos. Tú tienes un canal en YouTube.
Exacto, el video está recién subido. Esperé que se publicara en
I'm gonna put the link up right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The On Blast. Y ya está arriba, es youtube.com
Okay.
/ETCChile.
Ok, perfecto. Lo puedes escribir en el chat. ¿Estás viendo el show?
Obvio.
Por favor, escribe el link en el chat para tu canal de YouTube. No solamente el video, queremos el canal de YouTube. Tú tienes un canal, ¿verdad? Con muchos videos de otros juegos. Okay. All right, guys. He's gonna.
I just threw the link in for him.
No, but that's the link for the video. I asking also to,
Oh,
the
for
link
his page.
for his
Okay.
channel. Yeah, for his YouTube
Really?
channel.
Ask him if he likes Alexis Sanchez.
Who?
Alexis Sanchez.
Who is Alexis Sanchez?
He's a football player.
Ah, Alexis.
Yeah, if you like Alexis Sanchez.
Great player.
Claudio Bravo is better. I like Claudio Bravo.
What? Those are like soccer players?
Yeah,
Oh, all right.
Chilean
Yeah.
soccer players.
Okay. I don't know much about soccer, really.
Yeah, they don't have soccer in
Yeah.
DR.
Yeah, we do.
Just
we do.
baseball.
Believe it or not. No, we do have soccer, but it's not that popular there in the country.
But 6 hours is all it took. Hey, so Art, are you there?
Yeah, 6 hours for everything to find
Yeah.
the combos and you know.
So did you check out? Did you see this video?
Yeah, that shit was amazing. Chris G on blast. Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yo, someone's gotta show Chris that video. Actually, don't show him the video.
No,
Yeah.
after NEC.
Yeah, show it to him after NEC.
Yeah.
He's gonna see it, man. He does go to CDjr every now and then.
I know.
We gotta
I know.
practice together a little bit, Arturo. You know.
Yeah, I know. I was feeling that session, man. Like we were playing for a while.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So let me just see if Bastian has some final words he has to say, you know, in the show before he leaves us. Mcfly,
¿Sí?
¿tiene alguna otra cosa que decir para dejarle saber a las personas aquí en el show?
Sí, que tengo planeado sí o sí ir a Evo este año,
Okay.
independientemente si va a estar Mortal Kombat o Injustice presente. Voy a tomar fuerte Killer Instinct 3, así que lo más probable es que voy a estar haciendo videos apenas los tenga en mis manos. Y,
Increíble.
y agradecerle a todos y bueno, espero que poder reunirme con todos en Las Vegas, compartir, tomar cerveza, conversar, que es lo principal.
Claro,
Y-
claro.
Y jugar, obviamente. Y bueno, poder hacer algo quizás junto con los chicos de todo el mundo. Saludo a Tony T, a Tyler Lantern,
Oh,
a Check, que lo respeto mucho, a Doctrine Dark,
okay.
que ojalá podamos hacer algo para Evo, una preview de Injustice o de algún juego que quiera la gente.
Okay, muchas gracias. Nada, deja ver si puedo traducir lo mejor que puedo. All right, let me see if I can translate this the best, you know, that I can. All right, he said that this year he's gonna try to make it to Evo. I mean, that is
Oh,
pretty
nice.
much like, yeah, it's pretty much like 90% guarantee that he's coming to Evo. He said also that he's gonna get involved in Killer Instinct, and also he's gonna start editing videos for Killer Instinct too, as soon as he gets an Xbox 360. Oh, they're not getting the Xbox 360 until March, something like that. You know, so that's
Xbox
what
One?
he said. Yeah, the Xbox One. Sorry. Yeah, they're not getting the Xbox One Killer Instinct until March.
Oh, that sucks.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
they'll fix the system by then.
Yeah. Also, he said that that he really wants to come here and share times with us, with the fighting game community, especially with Czech, Tyler Lantern, like Tony T. But he doesn't know Tony T is from Australia.
Oh,
I mean, he might know, but you know, he would like to share his experiences in fighting games and talk about history, about fighting games in his country and how he tries to keep the South American community, together.
Now let me ask Arturo this. Now, what do you think about this being a panel? players from actually around the world discussing their scenes and what they need for growth in order for their scenes to be actually viable, instead of and not instead of, but added features.
There's a lot of countries that don't get exposure, especially in South America, Latin America, and stuff. Yeah, it's like a whole lot. Seriously.
We look at it and we just go U.S., UK, Japan, Korea.
Yeah, but like that's actually not true though. Everybody that's a player knows that's not true.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't get the exposure.
Yeah, I know.
And that's something like this video should be on SRK.
And not only that, James. Sorry for interrupting. Not only that, he said that they getting sponsorship even by Warner Brothers in some of the events there, even Mortal Kombat that is considered dead in this country. And also Sony sponsor a lot of the events these people organize there in Chile. And he's one of the main guys there organizing, keeping the fighting community together in South America. And he travels all over just to make it happen.
And that's where I look at the scene and I go, here's a guy that is halfway, a quarter of the way across the planet. Yeah. And he's doing more work, in my opinion, and I'll probably get hate for this, but than most tournament organizers. As far as trying to grow his scene. I'm not saying about doing the events, but growing the scene. He's out there doing the legwork. We're having problems just getting Warner Brothers to come to like to Evo, for crying out loud, and these guys are hustling down there and making it happen for their events. Now ask him what's the turnouts usually for his events.
No, usually it's pretty big. He was talking to me earlier about a tournament that they even had Koreans going there to play. I believe it was a Street Fighter Champion Edition, which is a game which is dead already, but I forgot the name of the guy. But let me ask him, what's the question again? So I ask him, what is the turnout?
Yeah, what's the turnout for their biggest event? Like, whatever their biggest event is.
Okay, ¿entendiste esa pregunta ahí, Mcfly?
¿Sí me están preguntando sobre el torneo que pasó de Champion Edition?
No, el turnout. Oh, no, yo le hablé un poquito de eso. Pero ¿cuál es el turnout? Es
¿cuántos hombres?
¿Cuántas personas, jugadores van a los torneos? ¿Cuál es la? I don't know how to translate turnout in Spanish, sorry.
Perfecto.
Yeah, but la cantidad de gente que apoya estos torneos.
Max, tú dices un total general de todos los juegos presentes siempre a nivel global.
Exacto, en general, ¿cuántas personas van a apoyar estos eventos a jugar en cualquier tipo de los juegos que se están jugando?
Las cifras más grandes son WSG, cuando yo hago torneos de en 2012 Mortal Kombat,
WCG. Oh, you're calling W. Okay.
WCG.
Yeah, because we call it W. The W. Yeah, double B. Yeah, double. Okay, WCG. All right. How many people you had at those events?
El año pasado llegaron casi 300 personas por día. O sea, sábado y domingo, 600 aproximadamente. Ese es el peak que yo he tenido participando, porque de público no sé, FestiGame reúne más de 50.000 personas.
Ok, pero participando en el evento, algunas 600, ¿verdad?
Sí, lo máximo.
Sí, ok.
Que eso ha sido WSG, pero así en torneos generales, por juego, unos 50, 60.
¿Y esto se publica en la televisión allá o solamente en los streams como de Twitch y eso?
No, solamente stream, y hemos tenido notas en televisión, sí.
Oh, en televisión también.
Sí, hemos salido hartas veces en televisión, entrevistas y tenemos un par de reportajes como organización.
Oh, okay. All right. He said that WCG, they had last year 600 players supporting this event. And then said that, that they also had a lot of interviews, a lot of also some of these events that they broadcast, they are on mainstream television, So
they stream their events on TV.
Yeah, some of these events people can watch them on TV in his country. But you know, WCG, that's the peak. That's the most players they have had in one single tournament, which is good, you know, for South America.
And what's the number?
Yeah, 600 players.
600 is not bad at
Yeah,
all.
in total. Well, mostly supporting Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. ¿Cuál es el juego que más se apoya allá en Chile?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter y
Sí.
luego, secundariamente.
Eh, está Marvel, Immortal, muy parejo.
Y Mortal Kombat, okay.
Ujú.
Yeah, he said that Mortal Kombat, Marvel, and Street Fighter are pretty much get the same quantity of players in tournaments. A lot of people support Mortal Kombat there. And that's why he doesn't want the game like to die. He's a little, you know,
The game's not going nowhere.
upset with us.
The game ain't going.
Maxter.
The game ain't going
Maxter.
nowhere.
Sí, sí.
Maxter, todo
Dime.
depende. Hay mucha organización igual en Chile como en Estados Unidos y en otros países. Todo depende de quién genera el torneo. Por ejemplo, si los torneos de Mortal lo hago yo, yo muevo al público de Mortal, entonces llega mucha gente en mis torneos de Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay. He said there are different organizations in the country that also organize events. But when he's the one organizing these events, he's always doing the best there, and especially Mortal Kombat. You know, he loves the game. He always get a lot of people together to come to these events, and people from all the countries in South America too. ¿Verdad, Mcfly? Que mucha gente de Bolivia, me dijiste, de otros países van
Sí.
a los torneos, ¿verdad?
Exacto, yo un poco lo que te comentaba, viajo a Sudamérica para compartir con estas comunidades, darles mi apoyo, y también esa es la idea de ir a Evo, un poco dar el apoyo a la comunidad mundial de Mortal Kombat y
Yeah.
hacerme presente diciendo un poco aquí estoy y hagamos crecer esto.
Oh, okay. Guys, he said that every time he's running tournament, and that's why he travels a lot of to a lot of these countries in South America, like Ecuador, Argentina, Bolivia. You know, to keep the community together.
Yeah,
Every
sí.
time he organizes these events, you always have people from these countries also attending these events. It's not only nationals playing. Yeah, ¿querías decir algo más?
No, dar las gracias, me siento honrado por estar con ustedes, con la gente de todos los países que quizás estén conectados. Agradecerte a ti, Maxter, por tu tiempo, a James,
No hay de qué, mi hermano, no hay de
Darknatas.
qué. Es un placer tenerte aquí en este show.
No,
A todos.
thank you, not me.
Yeah, he said he feels very honored to be in the show, and thank you so much, guys, and also to everybody watching from other countries. Also, some people from his country is also watching, and other countries, and he's very honored to be here on the show. But I'm telling him that we are the ones that are honored, because of having him. And
Yeah,
for
we've
supporting
never
this
had him
community.
on any show at all, so this is like really good, the first time for him to come on and finally speak to people after being well known for his Kung Lao and his Mortal Kombat videos and his Justice videos and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, this guy is really passionate, and he really supports his community, the greatest.
Yeah, no, it's definitely, like I said, it's amazing how, certain scenes kind of get overlooked. But, he's been doing these for how long now, these videos?
Yeah.
He's been doing these videos for a long time, and hopefully, he starts to get the recognition he actually deserves.
Yeah.
You look at players like Czech and Mcfly and Tyler
Tony.
and Tony, and majority of those combos that people are actually watching videos to learn, it's usually from them.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if this guy put time on Marvel and Street Fighter, all the crazy shit he could have found. He's very creative, very, very, very intelligent. So let me just ask him if is there anything you guys want to ask him before he leaves?
Is he guaranteed to come at Evo, or is he working on it?
¿Es garantizado que vienes al Evo o estás trabajando para hacer lo posible?
No, sí o sí voy. Me la voy a jugar 100%. Creo que este es el minuto. He dejado pasar mucho tiempo, digamos, de posibilidades para poder ir, y este año voy sí o sí, y voy a ir a competir en lo que pueda, de lo que vaya a estar presente. Y si no, como te decía, podemos juntarnos con los sudamericanos, con la gente que le encante jugar Mortal Kombat o los juegos que quizás queden abajo de esta lista de Evo, podemos hacer algo en conjunto, si no en mismo Evo, en alguna otra ciudad o donde sea. Mi idea es estar por lo menos una semana ya.
Oh, okay, perfecto. Yeah, guy. He said he's been planning for this for a long time, and he's going right now. 100%. He's 100% guaranteed that he's going. And yeah, he would love to get together with the community. Really.
Okay.
So I'll definitely be going to Evo this year.
Yeah.
So unless they ban me.
Man.
No, they want my money. But I'll let you go. Again, tell them the video is absolutely amazing. I know it's later over there than it is here right now, so I don't want to keep them up too late. Actually, no.
What is the time over there right now?
Actually,
I thought it's an hour behind.
I think it's an hour
2.
behind.
2.
Is it 2 there?
Yeah, it's 3:10 there.
Yeah, they don't do the setting the clock back.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, he's always welcome on this show whenever he wants to come on, with videos or without.
Okay. Okay, so this is it, James. Should I?
Yeah, translate. Come on, man. Do your job.
Sorry, I didn't hear the
Usted
last
trabajo
part.
nomás, man. Come on.
No entendí la última parte que me dijiste. Can you repeat the last part?
I said he's always welcome on the show with or without videos.
Okay. All right, definitely. All right, Mcfly, tú siempre eres bienvenido al show con videos o sin videos, ¿te entiendes? Y se aprecia mucho que haya estado en el show y gracias por todo. Y Darknatas, are you going to say thank you for this video? Oh, I know, I just said it already.
Oh, yeah, I already did, man. I loved it. I got to watch it again when I'm not like halfway busy checking the stream and shit like that at the same time, but I'm definitely loved it.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, Bastian. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he understood what you said.
Okay.
Yeah. Muchas gracias, Bastian. No tienes que, como te dije, tener un video para venir al show. Siempre eres bienvenido y muchas gracias por todo.
Bueno,
si quieres te puedes quedar oyendo o si
sí,
quieres...
por supuesto.
Yeah, o si quieres puedes, tú entiendes, como yo sé que es tarde allá, si quieres ya puedes apagarte el show, pero... O si quieres te puedes quedar aquí, tú entiendes, el show viéndolo y te puedes quedar ahí en Skype oyéndolo, pero solamente si puedes pon tu micrófono en bajo y si necesitas decir algo me avisas.
Ya, por supuesto. Bueno,
claro, pero eres libre.
Me voy a despedir, yo creo, porque igual estoy trabajando. De hecho, no estoy en mi casa en este momento, estoy en un hotel en el norte.
Oh, ok, perfecto.
Así que me voy a despedir a James. Nuevamente un placer estar acá. Y a Darknatas, espero que le haya gustado el video, al parecer que sí.
Sí, me gustó mucho.
Y a ti, Maxter, agradecido. Saluda ahí a tu gente, a los muchachos. Diles que pronto voy a estar ahí para jugar con ellos, para compartir con todos ustedes y bueno, esperar que la gente de las comunidades de Mortal Kombat se hagan presentes y me acompañen para estar con todos ustedes.
Ok, muchas gracias a ti, mi hermano. Que pase muy buenas noches, ok. Gracias por todo.
Okay, bye.
Ok, bye bye, hermano. Buenas noches.
Gracias, amigo.
Thank you.
Gracias. Okay, guys. Yeah, he said thank you again, everybody. I mean, I don't know how many times we have say goodbye to each other, but yeah, nice guy for sure. He said he needs to work early tomorrow and he's already a little bit late. I told him he could keep, he could stay on the show if he wants to,
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said I think he might stay a little bit, I don't know.
Fine. Oh no, he dropped.
Yeah.
He hung up.
Oh, he dropped. Oh, okay. Yeah, he told me he needs to go to work early. He's traveling right now. He's organizing an event, something like that. Yeah, but cool guy. Really good.
He's a busy man.
No, that video was actually fucking awesome. I actually might learn fucking Green Arrow.
Yeah, sorry for my Spanglish too, man. I got,
Yeah, what the hell is that, man? Didn't you take Spanish in school?
I got I crossover Spanish and English and stuff,
So let's do this. Let's go back to Mr. Arturo. You there, Art?
Sorry, guys, for
No. It's no
Yeah,
problem.
we took a little long, translating stuff.
Yeah,
No,
well,
I'm here. Like, I'm mic muted. I was listening.
All right.
So, I mean, Art, how come you guys didn't come up with these kind of combos when you were testing the game, man?
We did. We had checked there. Yeah, like he was. combos. The fuck?
Pass the buck on check, man. You guys are the pros,
my
man.
combos. He found like a lot. I mean, he found a lot of those combos. Like, but of course, since it's check, you wanted to like figure him out only on Lex. Because it's check.
Oh god. So, all right. Are you willing to field some questions from some folks?
Yeah.
Okay.
They want to hit me up. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give two people. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Who wants to? Hold on. Where am I? Here we go. Let's go. And
You got one in?
yeah. Two in. I had two. Two to start. Of course, they're not going to answer now because I made them wait, but come on, fucking Mr. I Deep Throat. Yo, Mikey.
Yo,
What's up, sir?
nothing. I'm fucking chilling,
So,
getting ready for the holidays and all that food that I'm gonna be stuffing.
oh shit, I forgot. Fucking 2 days. Damn. 2 days and I get to become a pig. I'll put on 30 pounds.
Yo, I
just
turned
lost it.
23 in like 3 weeks.
You coming to NEC?
Nah, I ain't gonna be able to make it. I got some family shit to take care of. I had an uncle that died last week, so I gotta take care of some shit. Yeah, it happens. I am gonna try to go to Apex though.
Yeah, I'm
actually
going.
gonna try
I'm
to go
going
to
to
my
Apex.
first major.
Yeah, I'm going to Apex. So definitely,
Yeah.
I'll start getting into the Apex drama. For those who didn't see the video, the extortion video of Mewtwo King's controllers.
Huh? What?
Fuck.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta actually get that link. Mr. Webster, you there?
Hey, what's up, James?
What's up? So wow, you sound so serious today.
I don't know. Something happened to my voice. I don't know if it's me or
Puberty.
if I'm sick or I'm not sure what's going on. To tell you the truth,
I think puberty's kicking in on you.
it might
Yo,
be.
Web, you sound tired as fuck.
No, I'm not. I'm not tired at all. I just sound differently now. It's weird.
Yeah.
What are you playing these days? You doing the Soul Calibur HD or what?
No, that part is really bad. That game is. I was hyped for that game for like half a year, and then we finally get it, and the shit is garbage. Oh, I'm so salty.
That's fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it would come out good. But
Game has natural input delay. They used the wrong fucking version of the game to build off of, which was the PAL version. The PAL version had even more glitches and errors in the game than it had in like the English version. So it's just a shitty port. The game has natural input delay, sort of like what Injustice has or had. I don't know if they fixed it or not, but it's pretty fucking noticeable on this game. And then the online is really fucking shitty. There's no fucking lobbies. Every time you play a match, like let's say me and you, James, we play a match, right?
Mm-hmm.
And player match, and you beat my ass, right? Okay, so you're like, okay, we'll just restart the match and play again. No, you have to exit out of the fucking game and then resend an invite after every match.
That sounds fucking stupid.
That's absolutely annoying.
It's very fucking annoying.
That's horrible.
That is the fucking worst.
That would make me play one match, one and done.
One and done.
I meant that for offline, not fucking online, guys.
Yeah, fucking Namco. I knew after they came out with this Tekken Revolution shit, that fucking garbage, I knew everything that they push up from here on out is going to be absolute fucking trash. So I'm not looking forward to nothing they do ever again. I'm not looking for Tekken Cross Street Fighter or anything Namco does again. I already have the best game ever, which is Tekken Tag 2. I don't need nothing else.
Well, let me ask all of you. Start with Art. What do you think about this whole free to play thing? Do you think this thing's viable, or do you think this thing's going to be a bust?
Fucking stupid.
Not with the way they're selling it now. I mean, they're gonna have to retool in a big way in order for it to work. I think the methods they're doing right now, they're testing the waters, and they're probably gonna fail.
Yeah, I have a feeling too. I'm not. There ain't nothing in this world for free. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at games like League of Legends, and they're at least selling nothing viable to improve gameplay but swag. And the reason it works is because it's already got a strong hold.
Yeah, I mean that's smart though. That's kind of like what Valve's doing. They're trying to do microtransactions with the items and stuff to get revenue, and they actually solicit funds for their tournaments that way. They use that revenue to crowdfund their tournaments.
I mean, I know this week they had the Red Bull thing at Hammerstein with I think it was StarCraft 2.
Uh-huh.
And I finally got my Hearthstone key too.
Did you? You got it?
Yeah. My friend went and he finally got me one. That game is addicting.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm putting an OBS League of Legends team together. I mean, I already got players that are, diamonds and golden boys, but I really want to invade this whole and bring a little spice to an otherwise droll community in my eyes.
How old is Marn?
Is who?
How old is Marn? How old is that fuck?
Oh, Marn? I don't know. How old is Marn, Ferb?
He's like in his mid-20s now.
Mid-20s?
Yeah.
I want you to beat him so I can see a grown man cry. Because if you beat him, James, with your team, he will cry.
My team's. Let me tell you something. I ain't joking, man. My team's got fucking good fucking players.
Oh, no, you ain't joking. That's why.
I made sure I'm picking cream of the crop. And again, anybody that thinks they can hang with them, I'm putting 10 players together. I got 5 right now. Those 5 players, can be replaced for better players, but you got to go through the vetting process of the better players, and they're going to determine if you're good. And it's not a matter of friendships. It's a matter of winning. And that's the key to these guys, which is what I like about them. They're not picking guys and go, well, he's a cool guy. You might be the biggest dick on the planet, but you're bodying people, so they're gonna be like, yo, get him. Just like any other athletics. You don't have to love me. You just got to accept the fact that I'm on the team and we're here to do something. There's no houses or any of that fluffy shit. It's just we're coming, kicking ass, and hopefully these guys get some money out of it.
The price you pay. Yep, best prices of beer.
Best price of beer. So anyway, what I was saying before, let me do this. What I was saying before about Mewtwo King. Here is the video that I was referring to.
Yeah, I gotta see this.
Yeah, so do I.
Alright, Melee community.
It's really fucked up.
Alright, Jason Zimmerman. The jig is up.
You gonna show it on the stream?
You
or
will pay for your crimes
He's showing
against
the
the
stream.
couches,
Oh, okay.
against the soap, against Mango Nation. We have in our possession, you know what this is, your box of controllers. Oh, how? This could be anybody's controllers. How do we know?
By the way, Nate, it's nice
details.
to finally meet
The
you. I hope
Falcon
you're,
sticker.
you're on more.
I know this is your best Meta Knight
thanks,
controller.
man.
The one that says M2K. Oh, show him.
What?
Show him, not S1. Oh, does that not say M2K? Oh, best Fox controller. And this
How
one.
is it going to win a tournament without the Fox
And the Hungry Box Slayer. If you do not donate at least $50 to the PayPal link below, Smash Famous Sweet will piss on this box of controllers. You have heard our demands. Think about what you're risking.
Now, I gotta give these guys props. They're hyping this up, and they're totally turning this into some WWE shit. But taking the guy's controllers is kind of fucked up a little bit.
Let me interject here. I don't know if it's my business to say, and if I get like yelled at for doing this, that's fine.
Say it. I know what you're gonna say already.
Do you really?
I think so.
Okay,
Oh shit.
because it's real fucked up. I mean,
Oh shit.
Web, you're on the On Blast show. Be real.
like real talk. Like Wtih King has his issues. He's done some very awkward things, but the guy has like mental like stuff up there going on, and like for these guys to like do his controller and like pretty much like bully someone who really can't defend themselves, it's kind of
That's not bullying. They held it for ransom.
This kind of pissing me off. Just like I'm the type of person that I would like. I backhand the fuck out of all these dudes and wouldn't give a fuck, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, it's high school bullshit.
Because I met Wtih King. He's cool as hell. Like he's just a gamer. He's not like he's like intentionally trying to like disrespect or make people feel uncomfortable just because he is who he is. That's really fucked up. That's like the group of people will go out of their way to like just try to get like 5 seconds of glory on the internet. They're fucking faggots.
I agree with you. See, I told you. I knew I would. See, this is why, I got to say that whole line, I have a special set of skills. I expect those controllers to be returned to them. Now, that's being a bully. Natus, you're feeding back.
Right.
Now, that's what's being a bully. Me talking to somebody that's 20-something, 30-something years old and telling them what I think the FGC should be comprised of is not bullying. Taking somebody's fucking controllers and making a little troll video like that, while it does have a sense of hype to it, there is a line that's drawn where you got to actually step back and say, is this being hype or is this kind of being dickish?
Or is it being like little kids?
And that's the thing that you got, that's where the fine line is. Now, if it's little kids, then in my opinion, that's straight up bullying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but if it's for hype and Wtih King is actually kind of aware of this, then I could say, that's kind of cool that you guys are, trying to blow up your scene and, start your little WWE type of controversy. But reality is this. If he's not aware of this and these guys just blatantly took his shit, I'll be at Apex. That's all I'm saying.
There you go.
I will be at Apex. And I will break every one of their controllers and see how they like it. I want to make sure.
I'll break a controller quick.
Yeah.
That's what I'm known for.
But it's like,
I'll believe it.
I don't know how to address it only because I don't know where Wtih King stands on it. But reality is this:
is there any way we could get him on?
I can't. No, he's never on.
He's probably asleep by now anyway.
Yeah.
Most people aren't like us, nocturnal.
Now if it's created hype that like is for the the Smash scene, and Wtih King was aware of it, then I think it's all right.
Apparently, someone in the chat said that he is aware and it's a joke.
All right, so if people are saying it's a joke, then that's fine. But it's riding a fine line, like you were saying. If it's not, that's some fucked up shit. Even when I've made my cantaloupe videos and all that shit, the guys that I did it to weren't aware it was going to happen. But you're adults. You're adults, and there's without saying anything about Wtih King, there's a difference. There really is.
I mean, you do that shit to someone like myself or Arturo, or like James or someone who's like established, like in the mind. Well, maybe not so much me, but you do that with someone who could like defend themselves, and but like Wtih King, he's a great player. I mean, he's one of the best in the business at what he plays. But when it comes to like social drama, not so much. You know, he's kind of like, you know, he's kind of reserved and very, very passive. You know, and you don't really pick on people like that. Even if it's just a joke video like that, there are people in the FGC that actually give a fuck about others. And they won't just see that, oh, we're joking. We're just making a WWE parody video because we want to be cool for like 5 minutes on the internet. No, there are people like myself, well, not myself, I don't want to put me out there, but like James or people who care, you know, that would see the video right off top and be like, yeah, these guys need their face smacked. Like, you know, because that's stupid.
Yeah, but that's not an FGC thing. That's a human thing. Like,
Yeah.
like the human thing nowadays is like, you know, talk shit and fight people and whatnot, do all this fucking roughhousing when, you know, that doesn't create a good society.
You're feeding back, Digi.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
That doesn't create a better society. That just, like I said before, de-evolutionizes us as human beings. Like, how do we expect to get along after that? Like, say that, like you said, let's say that YouTube King didn't know about this, and he gets emotional and upset. That only means that the people are going to do it more because they want to get a rise out of him. That's fucked up.
I mean, look, if it stays the way it is, then, you know, I don't have a problem with that. It's just if it's not staged and people are just saying it's staged to diminish the the severity of it, then that is fucked up. You know, but I don't know the whole situation. I saw the video, I seen Triforce making some comments on it. I've seen YouTube King make comments on it, you know, but I mean, I hope it's just a joke between all said parties.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's you know, that's just my opinion. You know, this is, you know, where I get to the point where I want to. This is where I say I want the scene to grow. I like that type of stuff. If people don't like it and they just want to get right to the root of it and play games, well, guess what? Your game playing is boring, all of you. I don't want to watch your game playing. Your game playing is not what's going to put people in the seats, and that's and that's reality. Arturo.
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you think that gameplay alone is enough to keep this community growing?
Hell, fucking no.
You know, and it's like that hype that exists, whether it's, you know, something like that, you know, or me making cantaloupes, or, you know, guys calling each other out. I know there was stuff with Sanford last week where everybody was blowing them up.
Yeah.
You know, but that's actually breeding the scene. Now, is it breeding it in this utopia where everybody sits in a fucking circle singing Kumbaya and they play games? No. But that's also keeping the competitiveness alive. You know, it's just like the person that was calling me a bully on fucking Reddit. You know, it's like, I'm like, you know.
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh.
What makes me laugh about it is you're sitting here calling me a bully and doing the same exact bullying tactic that you're saying I'm using that I don't even use. You know, when Eyewitness conceived this show, it was to give all you people the ability to call one another out. It wasn't the JamessMK 6 hours curse everybody out in the scene show. You know, that was never my intention of this show. It was, if Webster has a problem with Mikey and Mikey has a problem with Arturo and Maxter, you guys can call each other out. You know, and let that be seen for other people to see that there's a competitiveness and a shit-talking atmosphere that can actually be fed off of to increase the scene. You know, I don't sit here, I mean, when I'm in a pissed-off mood, I'll say fuck this person and fuck that person, but that's usually because something's done to me. You know, so, you know, when I hear stuff like, you know, like that video, I'm like, you know what? I said, I'm fine with that. You know, as long as they're mutual parties. Now I hear people saying, "Oh, fake hype." Yeah, but it's their scene. They're trying to grow their scene. They're trying things to entertain themselves within their scene. You know, when CDjr and me did that paper plate video, you know, on PL back in the day, you know, nobody turned around and was like, you know, oh, that's fucked up. No, they kind of jumped onto PL and were like, yeah, you know, there was majority of people laughed. Even PL thought it was funny.
Yeah, because the MK9 hype was real.
You know,
like there was money involved. People were hungry.
Yeah, you know, and unfortunately, the money's not there anymore.
Yeah, I mean, people got spoiled, you know.
You know, and that was the thing. You know, everybody thought I hated MLG. It was no. You know, I hate to say it. In the name of the scene, we became spoiled.
Come on, James. It's not because of MLG that Mortal Kombat died with it.
No. I'm saying. But you
I mean, it was after Injustice came out. A lot of people just turned to this game and they pretty much.
No, I'm not talking about MK dying. I'm talking about the egos of the scene growing.
Oh, okay.
You know, where now everybody was, oh man, well look at, you know, fuck you, Street Fighter. Look at who's giving us the money. It's like, no, you don't want to take that attitude. You still want to embrace. You don't have to like the game to embrace the game. You know, I've been playing Chaos Code. I've been playing fucking Persona. You know, I've been dabbling with games now. You know, the anime games, because I actually kind of dig them. Some of them. You know, and if you don't like them, you still got to accept the fact that it's still part of this scene. That the bigger picture of the scene is going to grow when everybody grows. You know, I would love to see MLG do all around the table, bring in all the fighting games. You know, and get their sponsorships that they do. But I don't know if they're equipped to handle us. Yeah, they can handle big scenes like StarCraft and League of Legends and the Call of Duties, but we all know, you know, just from what happened between me and Furby this weekend, we're a different can of worms. You know, we're not these, you know, well, I'm a 102 average student, and, you know, when I'm not fucking studying, I'm actually fucking studying trigonometry for fun, and I play League of Legends and Call of Duty. No, we're the ghetto. We are the ghetto, you know, and it's a fine line because you don't want to. If you destroy the ghetto, you destroy the scene, and you take down that hype. I can't see. I mean, Maxter, I know you used to come to tournaments dressed in suit and ties and shit, and you know, dressed all prim and proper. But I can't see a group of 700 fighting game guys coming down using.
Well, you know what, I did that because I always, you know, wanted to go out all night. You know, I wanted to party. You know how it was.
You wanted to party and get pussy also, right?
Yeah, exactly. All my time I was drunk and hungover as. You know how it was.
You know, but it's like, you know, this brings me back to like I said. And I'll go through each and every one of them. Who do you, or how do you think that this scene should evolve? And I'll start with you, Art, again.
Oh man, it's such a hard question. I mean, for me,
James.
I see it evolving is.
Yo, James. Fuck you.
Yeah, all right, eat a dick again.
Mira, muchacho, el diablo, este de ahí, CDjr, you know, guys.
No,
this guy's so ghetto, man. He's nothing alike.
Go ahead. No, stop interrupting. Go ahead.
Okay. So I was saying the way I see it evolving is like more promotion on like small scenes. I mean, like scenes are only gonna get bigger if there's like more small scenes popping up, man.